The Parthians were originally a nomadic tribe of Eastern Iranians known as the Parni, who conquered the region of northeastern Persia known as Parthia. From here the Parthians soon established an empire that stretched from Indus to the Euphrates. Though often in conflict with Rome, the Parthians were never conquered and inflicted several famous defeats on the Romans. Here are some facts about the Parthian Empire that you may not know about. It was founded by Arsaces I. The Parthian Empire was founded in 247 BCE by Arsaces I, for whom the ruling Arsacid dynasty was named. Arsaces began as the ruler of the Parni, a nomadic Eastern Iranian tribe that had been part of the Dahe Confederation. The exact sequence of events which led to Arsaces and the Parni seizing control of the Seleucid satrapy of Parthia is unclear. Yet by 238 BCE, Andragoras, the possibly rebellious Seleucid satrap of Parthia, was dead, and Arsaces controlled the entire territory. With the conquest of Parthia, the Parni adopted Parthian as the official language of their court and became known as Parthians in the Greco-Romanian sources. Later, the Parthians would claim fictitious descent from the Achaemenid king Artaxerxes II. The Seleucids did not allow the loss of their territory to be uncontested. However, conflict with the Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt prevented them from launching an immediate counterattack. Arsaces used the time to strengthen its control of Persia, expand into Hyrcania, and form an alliance with Diodotus II, who ruled over the Greco-Bactrian kingdom, which had also seceded from the Seleucid Empire. Seleucid campaigns during the reigns of Seleucus II Callinicus and Antiochus III the Great failed to bring Parthia and Bactria back under control, though they were forced to acknowledge Seleucid superiority. It controlled Silk Road routes and was in contact with Han China. Contact between the Parthian and Han empires was established in 121 BCE as a result of the diplomatic efforts of Zhang Zhan. The Han had hoped for a military alliance against the nomadic Xiongnu, but trade relations still benefited both empires greatly. Parthian spices, perfumes, fruits and exotic animals were greatly valued by the Han, while the Parthians purchased Chinese pearls and silk. Caravans carrying Roman goods such as fine glassware also made use of Parthian-controlled trade routes. The Parthians were thus greatly enriched by taxing the many caravans that traveled along the Silk Road. The Parthians understood that their geographic position concerning the Han Empire brought them many advantages and sought to carefully guard their access. In 97 CE, the Han emissary Gan Ying arrived at the Parthian court on a mission to reach Rome. He had been dispatched by Ban Chao, the protector of the western regions, and was treated with great hospitality, but was told that the only way to reach Rome was a dangerous voyage around the Arabian Peninsula. Discouraged, he delivered a detailed report to the Han court about the Roman Empire based on information he received from the Parthian hosts. While Parthian efforts did not prevent any contact between the Romans and Han from occurring, they did ensure the contact was limited. Understandably, Han sources provide a more neutral view when describing the Parthian Empire compared to the Greeks and Romans. Parthian culture was a mixture of Iranian and Greek influences. Compared to the earlier Achaemenid Empire, the Parthian Empire was far more decentralized. Parthian kings ruled an empire that consisted of both satrapies and semi-autonomous kingdoms. This meant that Parthian nobles enjoyed a great deal of power and influence, so Parthian society is often described as feudal. The Parthians were also heavily influenced by both Hellenism and an Iranian cultural revival, though it should be noted that the Greek cultural influence never fully disappeared. Thus, Parthian kings minted coins with Greek and Parthian inscriptions, enjoyed Greek theatre, and chose regnal names from the Avesta, the primary collection of religious texts of Zoroastrianism, So while the Parthians were tolerant of other cultures and drew influences from them, the Iranian and Greek influences were the most important. Most Parthians appear to have been polytheistic, as Greek and Iranian deities were blended and each city or ethnic group had its own designated deities. The extent to which the Parthians as a whole, and the Assacids in particular, followed the tenets of Zoroastrianism is hotly debated amongst modern scholars. The Zoroastrian Magi priests were certainly present at the Assacid court, but other cultic practices they would have considered objectionable continued. It is also important to note that there were minority communities of Jews and Christians as well. At least one Parthian serving as a Buddhist missionary is known to have traveled to China, though the evidence of Buddhism in the Parthian Empire is scant. We've reached the end of today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. What related topic would you like us to cover next? Leave a comment down below. We'd love to know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.